Well, obviously, we'd be having a lot different of a tone and conversation if that last second shot just went in from Daniel Tice, but it did not. It looked good on the release. A lot of people having a problem with the play call. It should have gone to Tatum or Brown. They seem pretty well covered. I don't really have a problem with the play design on that call. I typically like when the guys you don't think the ball are gonna is gonna go to get the ball. I think those sorts of last second shots typically work out better. So I don't have a problem with that so much as the reason the Celtics had to scratch and claw to even get in that position was because they gave up 70 points in the first half. So, you know, taking into account all the good things the Celtics did to overcome a 25-point deficit and really, you know, pick it up on the defensive end and start making their shots more and getting out in transition. The reason they lost this game isn't because the last second shot rimmed out. It's because they played horrendous defense for a large period of the game and they gave up 70 points in the first half and at times looked completely disengaged. So it's while the comeback to get to that point is, it's good, showed some signs of life. The fact that they were down 25 and gave up so many points in the first half, that's the sort of stuff that you look at and you go, well, that's more indicative of what the team has been this season. And, considering that it is the 2020-2021 season, I don't think anybody was expecting that shot to go in because why would it? Nothing's gone right for them this year. So why would on a random, what is it, Wednesday night? Why would the Celtics get anything but, more bad news and bad luck? So Daniel Tice rims out at the last second, and the Celtics lose by 2. But again, my story is here's the first, second, and third quarter for the Milwaukee Bucks offensively. 35 points in the first, 35 points in the second, 30 points in the third. And then the Celtics played defense in the fourth, 21 points in the fourth. The 21 to 28 point range is where the Celtics defense should be playing. Instead, it's in the 30, 35, 32, 33 every game. You're giving up 2 quarters of that, and it's just not sustainable to win games. So the Celtics offense was actually pretty good tonight, but their defense was horrendous, and you didn't get enough from Jason Tatum, who only had 18 points. Marcus Smart didn't shoot the ball well again tonight, 2 of 10 from 3. But the bigger reason, again, is the defense, and that's been plaguing the Celtics all year long. And it's sort of baffling because their defense the past few years has been really good. Let's just look at last year. Their defense was, I believe, top 5 in the league. I'll check on that. It was a highly ranked defense, and this year it's been a just abject disaster. What's the change? They lost Gordon Hayward. Is Gordon Hayward a great defensive player? No, he's fine, and he didn't play for large portions of last year. So what's the issue? Effort, lack of trying with, or sorry, lack of vibing with the coach. Lack of cohesion amongst the players in terms of what their role is supposed to be. That's all you can really point to, because if the piece you lose in the offseason isn't really impactful defensively and your defense completely falls apart, then the answer is internally. What's going on with the coaches? What's going on with the players? Why can't they get up to the level that they've been the past few years if the players remain the same? It's a Brad Stevens issue. It's a chemistry issue. It's a Danny Ainge roster building issue. So let's take a look at this box score. For the Celtics, your starters were Tatum, Tice, Kemba, Smart, and Brown. Again, Tatum, 18 points, just not enough in a game like this. He's supposed to be your superstar, your alpha dog. 18 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. That's a fine box score, but 1 of 6 from 3, 7 of 19 from the floor. If Tatum's not scoring in the mid-20s and you're playing a good team, you're not going to beat them. Tice, 31 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 of 4 from 3, including that miss at the end, 4 of 9 from the floor. Not great. Kemba Walker, 35 minutes, heated up late, played a pretty good game, I think, overall. 5 of 9 from 3, 9 of 18 from the floor, 23 points, 6 assists, 3 steals. Can't ask too much more of Kemba Walker. I thought he was terrific tonight. Marcus Smart, 12 points in 37 minutes, 6 assists, a block, a steal, and 2 of 10 from three, 3 of 13 from the floor. Just woeful shooting from Marcus. Jaylen Brown, very good night for him. 24 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 10 of 16 from the floor, 4 of 7 from three. Really good game from Jaylen Brown. He did exactly what you needed from him. Kemba did exactly what you needed from him. Where you got let down was Smart and Tatum in the starters. The bench, Semi Ojeleye, 5 minutes. He got hurt in this game with a contusion of his hip. We'll have to see how that results, but he was 1 of 1 from three for 3 points. Grant Williams played 19 minutes first guy off the bench. Why? I don't know. 5 minutes, 5 rebounds. Oh, sorry, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. I thought he played pretty well defensively. He got some solid rebounds tonight. Nothing special, but certainly not the worst game I've seen from him. Rob Williams, not too much of an impact tonight, unfortunately. 20 minutes for him, 3 of 4 from the floor, 5 rebounds, 6 points, no blocks, which is a rarity for Rob Williams. Second good game in a row for Jeff Teague, who has aced out Peyton Pritchard in the lineup right now. 17 minutes for him, 15 points on 5 of 7 shooting, 3 of 4 from 3. So consecutive really good games from Jeff Teague. So where the team, again, really struggled. It wasn't offensively, other than, like I said, the shooting from Tatum and Smart wasn't good, but it was defensively. I mean, you gave up double-digit scores to 6 guys, including 21 points from Bobby Portis off the bench. Chris Middleton always lights you up. He had 27 points and 13 boards. How a 2-3 gets 13 boards against you, I don't know. Giannis held in check, only 13 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. You did a pretty good job on him. Only took 11 shots, but he didn't. Obviously, the team put up 121. He didn't need to shoot that much. So the Celtics, this game came down to defense, and it came down to the Celtics not putting enough effort in early in the game and trying to make it up all late in the game, especially in the fourth quarter where they outscored Milwaukee 33-21. But you can't put all your eggs in the fourth quarter or in one quarter basket. You need to play 4 quarters of a game. And the Celtics, God, I don't even know if you can point to a handful of games they've played 4 quarters. You can point to maybe like 1 or 2. And that's been the thing that's plaguing them all year long. So big day tomorrow. The trade deadline's at 3:00 Eastern. We'll see if the Celtics make moves. Marcus Smart is rumored. Aaron Gordon rumored to come in. We'll see. Obviously, the team needs some help in order to not completely, lose everybody's interest, because no one thinks they're going anywhere. Celtics haven't made a move since 2015, bringing in Isaiah Thomas at the deadline. Obviously, that was a good one for them, but Danny Ainge has really wasted opportunities the past few years to make subtle improvements to the team that could have really helped, especially last year. If he had just gotten them a big at the deadline, I think they would have been in the NBA Finals. But he didn't. So we'll see with his feet more against the fire if he ends up making a trade. I'll be sure to talk about it tomorrow. And if he doesn't, I think a lot of people are going to be angry. And if he makes the wrong trade, I think a lot of people are going to be angry. So it's a tightrope act for Danny Ainge right now. But this is just another loss where you go, it could have been a win, not just if that last shot went in, but if the Celtics had actually taken it seriously for the first half or even the first 3 quarters. So they have another shot at Milwaukee on Friday. Maybe they'll come out fired up. They could look completely different. It could be a different looking team. We'll see. But until then, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I'll always comment back. And yeah, bummer they couldn't pull this one out, but no one to blame but themselves. All right. I'll see you on Friday, everybody.